everybody, so I am out and I'm about to have a sports massage. So I'm going to go and see Dawn, who is going to be giving me the massage today. Now, I don't know what your views are about sports massage, but every now and again, I think they're a good thing to do and certainly can refresh your legs. So if you've got any kind of minor niggles and pains, I would recommend them. So here I am with Dawn. Now Dawn's going to tell us just briefly, what are the benefits of sports massage? Okay, so some of the benefits are it enables you to recover quicker, it reduces risk of injury, so it was looking really funny then. It doesn't eliminate injury, reduces the risk of injury, especially if you are working really hard towards like a marathon or something, you invest so much time, it's best to invest time in your muscles to ensure that you can maintain that level of training. Okay, I like that. And if you come and have a massage here, look, this is what you're going to see. First class conditions, yeah. First class sports masseur or dancer, whatever. But either way, look, it's a great thing to do and I would heartily recommend. So check out Dawn. If someone wants to get in touch for a massage, you can find Dawn on Facebook. So it's Dawn at DB Sports Massage Therapy. And there's a link as well as a website page, which is at Clinic Sense, and that's DB Sports Massage as well. You put that through, it should just put up. Or Google Map us, I'm on there as well. There you go, you can always find Dawn. Well, it's time for this week's special interview. Now, there are some rumours that someone is producing a spin-off production called Hello with Hudson. I am here to quash the rumours, okay? Because today's special guest, and I refer to her as the glue that binds Long Eaton Running Club together, I'm here with Jane Hudson.
Alternative production.
Oh yeah.
Welcome.
Well, welcome Jane. We're going to go for a run and we're going to talk about you and your running, yep, and how you keep the club ticking over.
The glue.
Come on then, let's go.
Yeah.
So we're out with Jane, and I guess, Jane, we ought to start with, where did it all start? You and the running.
Mark took up running because he took up triathlon.
And this is Mark, your husband, crazy triathlete.
Yeah.
Cycles at a very fast pace.
Yeah. Well, he did. He took up that, and I was going out watching him at running things, and I thought, well, yeah, they can do that, maybe I can.
If you can't beat them,
join them. So I had a very modest start. Charity 10k at Kedleston. Thought I was going to die. No one needs to run further than 10k, but it's good. You get hooked. Join the club.
And so, how long ago was
Hi.
local celebrity? How long ago was that run?
2008.
So we're going back 12 years.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Well, that's great. First 10k under your belt.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you, there's been quite a few more since.
Yeah.
I think maybe about 215 different races.
Oh. Wow.
So, way back all those years, look at where you are now. What I would say as well,
On the way back down.
it's a journey.
Yeah.
Whether you're up, you're down, as long as you enjoy it.
I love it.
That's the key. But what I would say about your running is the breadth of the running you've done. I can't pinpoint you as road, cross country, half marathon, fell running. It's fair to say,
Man for all seasons.
you've done a bit of everything.
I've never done an ultra.
Is that something that's
Nah, don't think so.
that's the right answer. So let's look at it then. That says, all those years ago, you got into running, and what have you enjoyed about it?
Friendship. I made some lovely friends. Running different places. Just that. People. Getting fitter. Yeah. Just really enjoy it.
And I think you embrace yourself very well with the running community because you happen to be an expert baker. And I know that you...
Yeah, I always find a way to people's heart with cake.
And I think you've successfully done that and lured people in through that method. I was surprised to see the 9 edges.
Oh, I love that, yeah. And I've done, yeah, half decent time.
And for those that don't know, that's a long fell race for what, over 15, 16 miles?
20.
There you go.
Yeah. It is brilliant. And not one to do on your own, but I've had fabulous weather, awful weather.
Well,
it's a good one.
That's the beauty. You can't predict the weather.
No.
But as long as it doesn't stop us from getting out there. Now, here we are, out going round in Chad's Water. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, I'm still here with Jane.
Chant's sunset run.
It is. It's a very romantic sunset run, Jane.
That's how rumours start.
And this is out in the public domain.
Yeah.
I'm happy for those rumours. Come on then, let's carry on and delve into some of those races that stick out for you. Let's start with this year. I know that difficult year in terms of races, but I know that you still went out and ran your marathon.
I did.
So the marathon was just something you trained for, so you wanted to go and do it?
Yeah. I trained for Manchester in April, then October. Been training with Tim, and
is that Coach Tim?
Coach Tim.
Coach Tim has got his fingers all over this running club,
His
metaphorically.
fingers in pies.
Is he good?
Yeah, very motivating.
Now, if you are looking for a coach, I can't get anyone to say a bad word about Tim. Stay tuned and watch his latest words of wisdom a little bit later in the show.
Yeah.
So we had Manchester in April.
Yeah.
We had Boston in September.
Yeah.
Both didn't happen. You trained for both.
Yep.
You thought, right, I'm going out there, doing it on my own.
I thought I'd put this to bed, but I haven't.
Oh, it's still there. The itch is there.
Unfinished business.
Oh dear. Does that mean next year we're back on it?
Yeah. You heard it here.
Well, guys, that's an exclusive.
Manchester, October 10th, I think.
And if we looked at half marathons, I'm going to call you an international half marathoner, because I'm sure that you've been and flown the flag in Malta.
Yeah, that was a really good outing.
And was it a different experience?
Yeah, point to point, mostly downhill. Bit warm, but really well organised.
So as you can see, there's quite a bit of variety to your running. So we've got marathons, we've got half marathons. Hang on a second, Jane. Let's just take in the views again, because we can't take these for granted. And
We could see a kingfisher.
yeah. And if we talk about half marathons, I think your best one was Coventry.
Yeah.
And
Brilliant.
and is that a race that you'd recommend to people?
Absolutely. When it goes ahead.
Well, that's another one that's been cancelled recently.
Yeah.
Here I am. I'm in a slightly different location. I'm going out on a run where my running journey started. This was where I was born and brought up, so we're going to go and explore the streets of Cheshire Boys and Amersham in Buckinghamshire and see what we can see. So I would have probably started running way back in, let's say 1987. So I'm fairly familiar with the paths and the roads around here. So currently I've gone from Cheshire Boys into what's known as Amersham on the Hill, and I'm now heading down towards Old Amersham. So I'll see you there. Right, we're going to go through, I guess, the town hall. Right, I'm going to stop in a minute, and I want to highlight a particular pub. All right, so you may well have seen this pub before. Let's have a look. Now, that pub is called the King's Arms. When I say you may well have seen it before, if you cast your minds back to one of the biggest films in probably the 1990s, a film with Hugh Grant and Andy McDowell, there's a famous scene whereby they spend their first night together and wake up and look out of a window in a pub. Well, over there, that is the pub. We've made it now up to Irvine's Park. Quite a nice bit of open space, as you can see. So just running now back towards the centre of Cheshire Boys, then just a little half mile down a couple of roads and we're back to where it all began. And we're back. One thing about running around here, different from Preston, is there are plenty of hills. You can't avoid them. So, nice little run out, all good fun.
Hi, in this video I wanted to just capture my thoughts on this craziest of London marathons this year. The first time it's been run as a almost completely virtual marathon, apart from for the elites. And hopefully it will be the one and only time where London Marathon has to be put on in this way. From my own experience, it was such a different kind of race day. I got to pick the time that I started running at, which meant that I didn't have to get up too early. There was far less stress, anxiety and worry about all the logistics prior to starting the race. And it was really nice to be able to share the route and know that my family and friends could access the course that I was going to be running anytime and anywhere they wanted to. I think it will have really helped a lot of people to run the race that they wanted to run, albeit not to plan and to fit it in with everything else that's going on in their lives. And what I really hope is that London Marathon will continue to offer a virtual option in the future alongside the actual race day experience in London itself. I think that would be a great way of increasing participation in the London Marathon. Okay, I should also add that yes, I did finish the London Marathon and I was quite surprised with the time I ended up. It ended up being my second fastest marathon. So I finished it just over 3 hours, so 3 hours and 42 seconds. But I was absolutely over the moon that I got to run London Marathon.
Jane, on the chat with Chant, I always ask three questions.
Yep.
All right. And first question to ask you is, what has been your favourite race to date?
Probably the London Marathon last year. I didn't get a spectacular time. 4:25. But I hadn't chased the time, set out to enjoy it, take in the atmosphere. It was brilliant, I loved it.
Because in previous years you've been down there, I'm pretty sure, supporting at mile 19.
Yeah.
Which if you're not
doing that.
If you're not running, That's where you'll find you,
Yeah.
you on Marathon Sunday.
Got the flag, megahorn.
And now I'm dragging you out on a autumnal Thursday night for a brisk
Yeah.
4 or 5 miles. I'm not sure you was expecting that, but it's your pace, not mine. And but if you was going out on your own, what is it you'd like to do?
10 miles.
Oh.
It's enough.
But you quite often invite others
Oh yeah.
over to your way,
Yeah.
and
With a lure of cake.
very social in everything that you organise. So 10 miles, good distance. And where would you like to run them?
By water. A sea. A river. A lake. I just love it.
You're quite happy running anywhere,
Yeah.
yeah, as long as there's water. Tell me, what's your plans? We know you've got the marathon in the future. Where do you see yourself when you're running over the next few years?
Learn to enjoy it. Just keep enjoying it. I love running. I love being part of the club. And a big part of what I do.
Thank you very much for being willing to
thank
come
you.
out and join in Chat with Chant. We can quash the rumours. Hello with Hudson. It's dead. It's not happening. We don't need competition
It's
on
the
my
members
patch.
what makes Long Eat so good. Everyone puts an awful lot in. They join in. They're great. Support each other.
Well, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've just done the session with Dawn. It was a good workout. Feel a bit battered now, but Dawn, now I've had the session. What shouldn't I shouldn't go for a run now, should I?
So you have a break for at least 24 hours, it should be, but if you go in to have a night's sleep, then that's fine. So in the morning, get up and go for a run. Drink loads of water, avoid any stimulants like caffeine, alcohol or nicotine.
Okay, that's okay.
If you're feeling tender in the areas that are pummeled, don't do anything tonight, but by this time tomorrow night, add a bit of heat into there. So whether that's a rice bag or a hot bath, and that should dissipate any soreness.
Well, that's great advice, and I can confirm I have been pummeled. But look at these beauties. They're refreshed and repaired.
They're nice and red.
Yeah. Well, cheers, Dawn. Thanks very much.